There you go. $3.99. Lights. Good afternoon, Quadcopter 101. What I got for you today is a review of the JXD 399. Now, looking at the 399, you can tell right away by this centered stick position that this is another altitude hold quadcopter. But something else about this particular quadcopter, notice it has rings around each of these motors, these protective rings to protect the motors from impact. So you can also tell yourself, yeah, this is mainly intended for indoor flying on these cold winter nights. But there's something else special about this particular quadcopter in that inside each one of these rings is an array of LED lights, colored LED lights, which makes this a great night flyer too, or indoor night flyer or outdoor night flyer. We're going to see how well it flies outdoors actually today. This quadcopter is powered by 500 milliampere hour battery with white Losi connectors, very common battery. You can find it for this particular quadcopter, and it also has an on-off switch. But let's see those lights. Just turn it on real quick. Well, actually, you can't see them very well out here outdoors, but tonight I'm going to fly this again and demonstrate its lights to show you how it looks at night. So keep an eye out. I'll include that at the end of this video. Let's go over the controllers for this particular quadcopter. The controller, very common style controller. Left button here is for rates. Right button here is for flips. Tell it which direction to flip. To start and stop the motors, you press this button here, start and landing, for takeoff and landing. And if you crash or get stuck in a tree or a bush, you want to stop those motors immediately. You bring both sticks down and out, and that will do such. It also has headless mode, which you activate by pressing upward on which would normally be the throttle trim button. So that's about it. Very basic controller. The other trim buttons are actual trim buttons. Let's go over here, turn on the quadcopter. Put it on my landing pad and point it off in that general direction for headless mode, and arming the quadcopter or the transmitter. Transmitter is armed. Let's start the motors by pressing that button there, and you hear them come on, and take to the air by applying throttle. Okay. Coming down a bit, get a little bit too much throttle. Reducing throttle. Let's trim it up a bit too. It wants to be trimmed. Let's go to... That should do it. Got snow geese in the area, as you can hear. Okay, let's try higher rates. There's the yaw at higher rate. Beginner and intermediate. You only got 2 rates, so keep that in mind. Again, mainly intended for indoors at night flying. Bring it over closer. I notice when I let go of the throttle, it goes up and then it goes down. Flipping it. Bringing it by. Let's bring it a little closer this time for those flip demonstration. Left flip. Let's try its funnels. Maneuverability. Left funnels. Get a little more throttle, get it back in the air. And left funnels. Going out. Coming back. Okay, let's try headless mode. Back, right. And rotating. Coming back. Seeing that we are in headless mode. It does have a beep. Right, left. So again, mainly intended for indoor flying around the living room. Again, with those protectors being to protect the quadcopter from bumping into lamps and such. Turning off headless mode because the beep is beeping too much. That's one thing about that. I don't like quadcopters that got that beep on it. That can be annoying if you're flying headless mode for long periods. But I don't normally fly headless mode, so it's not that big a deal with me. Okay. I'm trying to get it right in front of me here. There's a wind picking up here today. We got a big storm here. California's about to get hit by a series of 3 different storms. So, I'm trying to get some flights in before they hit here because I ain't going to be able to fly for about a week. So, I do quite a bit of reviews before a storm system comes in like that, just to keep me busy while the storms go by. And that's what I've been doing today. Flying kind of late here today. Well, this does have a nice flight time, I'll give you that, on that 500 milliamp hour battery. Again, I got to try to show the lights on this too. That's where this thing really shines, if you will, with all those lights. I think they're starting to blink right now. Hold on. I couldn't tell if they are. The lights are inside those rings, so you know they're not really bright in daylight. But at night, since those rings are white, they do show up very well. Well, still going strong. Any more flips? Yeah, still got some flip power in it. So you have a long flight time in your living room with this. I guess that's good. And like I said, 500 milliamp hour batteries are very common, so that'll keep you going too. But I would recommend letting this thing cool down at least 15 minutes before going with another set of batteries. My goodness, it's a long flight time. Oh, still running strong. Oh, there we go. Now it's getting sluggish. Or its light's blinking. Let me get real close. Not sure if they are or not. Oh, there we go. That's it, folks. So let's try that emergency stop. So, see how that worked? It sticks down and on, especially if you crash. JXD 399, beginner's flyer, mainly intended for indoor flying at night. It looks really cool at night. I will demonstrate that. Don't you worry about that. So I hope you enjoyed this flight. This is Quadcopter 101, signing out. Night flying with the JXD 399. It's a bit windy tonight, so we're going to fly at high rate. Here we go. Starting the motors. Very windy tonight. But I wanted to show you these lights. Let's go into, bring it down a little lower. And the wind there, the altitude hold gets a little screwy. So I am adjusting it as I'm flying it. But this is about the best I can do it in this wind. There it is. See if I can send it down the street and back. Bring it in close again. And there you go. 399. The lights. Okay, that's enough. Just want to show you the lights.